This is a 2021 Polar 66 Eco, or a D66 Eco. We'll go ahead and run through it and show you all the features, and we'll do a demo. I said it's a 2021, but it might as well be a 2025 because the machine only has 5,000 cuts on it. 5,717, which is barely to the first time you change the blade. This is an implant. It was quite literally, I don't know how many times how many jobs they could even ran on it. We actually even left the bottom cover off just to show you underneath there how clean this machine is and how new it is. You know, generally any cutter that's hydraulic is going to have, you know, some hydraulic fluid, so on and so forth. And this cover in the back's off to show you that, and also so we can hook the power up. Has all the tools with it: blade changing scabbard, T-wrench, alignment for the blade, extra cut sticks. Those are the covers right there we took off. There is 2 extra blades, one there, one on the other side. These new style scabbards, you have to look inside of them. They actually fully cover the blade. It is 3-phase, right? Yeah, 230 3-phase. Foot pedal underneath, you know, for pre-clamping. 2-button control. There is no airbed, but these have, instead of airbed, they do stainless tables on these. Even though it's not air, it's really slippery and the paper moves really well on it. Safety lights, you know, left and right. It has a 5.5-inch screen for all your programming. Can we get back to the home screen on this? It stores a couple hundred programs, probably more than you'll ever use. You can either manually build them, or you can, you know, build them as you go, like block programming, where you go, you know, make a cut, saves the program, make the next cut, so on and so forth, like that. Otherwise, you know, you can obviously put your position in manually, but it is fully programmable. I think it's 198 programs it saves, and it has a cut line down there you can turn on and off, regular bed light as well. It has all the same adjustments pretty much that a full-size Polar has for the blade, the Opti knife, the really precise adjustments, so on and so forth. We'll go ahead and do a little demo for you. Just cut some paper here. You can adjust pre-clamping time. You're going to see a little bit of shake because this thing's on a pallet. But you can adjust the pre-clamping time for each cut. So if you want to have it pressed down in the stock a little bit, you can also adjust the dwell time of the knife on the down cycle. You can just see how clean that blade carrier is. Thing is like brand new. He's just putting cuts in by hand, but you can set up a program and run it. I don't even think they have like a couple programs in here. Yeah, like. You do have a manual control here for the back gauge as well, correct? Yes. It's moving. Oh, I push it. So quiet. You can see the screen here. It kind of shows you the speed at which you're moving. Check the exact specs, but I believe the minimum cut's like 1.97 inches. If you take the false clamp off, it does have a false clamp with it as well. Again, it's a Polar 2021 D66 Eco. That's, I believe, a 26.5 inch cutter. We'll have the exact conversion there in the specs on the page. Paper cutter, only 5,700 cuts.